good. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Glad to be back today.
Awesome. How did your week go? Did you do anything fun?
I did actually. I found the local library. I was able to go to the local library and I got a library card for the first time. And I picked out a book of poetry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it seemed really nice. There's a park a couple blocks from the library, so I walked down to the park and picked a bench and I read some poetry and I watched the birds and it was just really beautiful. The walk was beautiful. That counts as self-care, right?
Definitely. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that you got to utilize our local resources and get some self-care time. It's very important. Um, so I'm glad you had time to do that this week.
Yeah. Um, I kind of had time to do that this week because they dropped my hours of work.
Oh, so
Um,
you have less hours at work. Do you want to tell me more about that?
well, things have just been really slow, I guess. So they kind of cut everybody's hours, and everyone's kind of feeling the crunch right now. I am concerned that it's gonna make bills a little bit tighter. Um, I guess there's a positive note. Bill, my boyfriend, he got a job finally, so he's gonna be starting at the factory here in town. But he doesn't start until next week, and they said, his first paycheck won't be for a couple weeks, and his uniforms have to come out of it. So I'm just worried in that in between time, what bills are gonna look like. I'm really scared of losing electricity or water. You know.
So I hear you saying that you're having less hours at work and that you are stressed about bills. Um, but Bill did get a job, so now he'll be able to help out. That's wonderful. If you are having trouble paying your electric bill, you can always contact Economic Security. They have a program called LIHEAP, and they can help pay for your electric bill so that it doesn't get shut off.
Okay.
And now that I've given you their information, hopefully you feel comfortable enough to get a hold of them and get to know about that program.
Said Leahy.
Yes,
Okay. Sorry, I just thought I'd write that down so I don't forget.
yes.
Um,
LIHEAP.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I could do that. What do I need to do?
You just need to go in and ask about applying for the program called LIHEAP, and then someone can get you the application and all the details that you need will come with that.
Okay.
You'll then fill out that form. You'll bring it back with all of the necessary documents that they're going to ask you for, and someone will work on getting you qualified for it. Do you have any questions that you didn't understand?
No, I think that makes sense. I I just have to give them a call and they can kind of help me from there with the process. I fill out an application.
Yep, so you got it.
Okay.
So on that last note, we met to go over, or we met,
Sorry.
you were going to contact Economic Security in order to set up an appointment to go apply for that program that allows you to receive a free bicycle. Did you ever go do that?
Yeah, I got the bicycle.
Awesome.
It was really nice. I I don't know what I thought it would be, but it was a brand new bicycle and it has reflectors on it so I can go at night and the seat cushion was really comfortable. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
Um, I do live in Phil and I live in an apartment complex. So I'm really not sure where to store the bike. There's not a garage or, storage options and I don't want it to get stolen because I just got this new bike. So I've been bringing it up the stair, lugging it up the stairs every day and leaving it in the living room. So it's okay for now, but Bill's kind of frustrated because it takes up space, which I totally understand. I don't know.
What I hear you saying is that you have no space to store the bicycle that now that you received it. Um, wonder if there's a program for a free bike rack that you can maybe hang on your wall at home. That way it's up and it's out of the way. I know that would just be a short-term solution, but maybe as your caseworker, I could this week look into options for that. And I can't guarantee you anything though, but hopefully I can find an available program and get you one of those. How does that sound?
That would be nice.
All right.
Um, said the bike rack hangs on the wall. Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you.
So of course.
I can talk to Bill about that.
Okay, so last time we met, we discussed you going to NA meetings on Tuesday or Thursday, and those meetings were from 12 to 1. Those seem to be what would work with your work schedule the best. So, did you ever get to attend any of those meetings now that you have a bicycle?
Yeah. So I got the bicycle last week on Wednesday,
Oh,
and I went to Thursday's meeting, and then I went to Tuesday's meeting, and yesterday, which was Thursday's meeting, um, to all three of those meetings. I think the bike worked out really well. I think it went really well that going to both, I feel like gives me more accountability through the week. I, I don't know how to explain that. Like it just means I'm not just going once a week and then forgetting about it all week.
right.
I feel like it draws out a little bit of that accountability.
Yes.
So,
I hear you saying that it's what you feel that you needed and that it was going well. So I'm glad to hear that it's all working out for you. That's wonderful.
NA was definitely more of what I needed. AA, while I know it's some of the same steps, it's different because they're not going through the same exact thing I'm going through. I feel like I haven't spoken up yet, but hearing their stories, I feel like I belong more. Does that make sense?
It does, yes. Well, I'm glad to hear that that's all going well for you. Let's shift gears a little bit. I want to talk about one of my tasks as your case manager, which was to gather information about those sponsors available at those inner meetings.
Okay.
However, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but due to
Okay.
confidentiality, the NA group was not able to disclose any information about their sponsors to me.
Okay.
They were, however, able to let me know the process to get you connected to a sponsor. So are you still wanting us to get a sponsor there?
Yes, I think that would be best. I'm kind of nervous about it, but I think it would probably be what's best for me.
Okay. So we can continue to follow up on that. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to call that facilitator at the NA meetings and set up a meeting with that facilitator.
Okay.
So at that meeting, they're going to ask you a bunch of questions just to like get to know you and find out all about you. That way they can figure out what sponsor would be right for you, the best fit.
Okay.
Do you have any questions or do you feel comfortable with doing that?
Um, well, it still feels like I'm really new. I know. I said that I hadn't spoke up yet. I haven't given my story in group yet. I'm a little nervous and just afraid to lose the group. What happens if the sponsor and I don't fit? Would I lose the group? Would I have to leave the group? How does that work? I'm worried that people will judge me, my sponsor will judge me. I It's probably really silly, but it's really scary.
Okay, so it sounds like you're saying you have a lot of anxiety about this. So as your caseworker, I want to assure you that the facilitator of your group, they've had multiple occasions like this. They've been through it all the time. There are guidelines that they do have to follow.
Okay.
So they'll be able to find you a new sponsor if something like that happens. Okay. Also, as your caseworker, I can offer you support in this process. So I could sit with you while you make the phone call to set up the appointment with the facilitator, or I could possibly even attend the first meeting with you and the facilitator, and that way you feel more comfortable. Um, would either of those be something you would like to do?
Um, so from my understanding, that's something you can do. Like your job allows you to do that, or NA allows you to do that.
Yes, if you're comfortable with that, I can definitely accompany you for support. Um,
Okay.
I know that it can be stressful in your situation, and in order to have a familiar face there, it just helps you relax, stay calm,
Okay.
and get stuff done that you need to get done. So, is that something you would like to do?
I'd appreciate it a whole lot if you'd go to the first meeting with me. Um, I know that I've seen the facilitator at the three meetings, but I don't really know her, and not having to go alone would be great. Do I just let you know when the appointment is and you come with me?
Yes, just let me know whenever you make that appointment, and I will add it into my calendar. Um, I will show up and I will just sit in the room with you. I will not speak unless you need me to speak for you, okay? I'm just going to be there for your moral support. Is that all right?
Yeah. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have her number? Um,
Yes. Get that for you.
I'll make the call this week and call you back.
Right here. It's 417
Okay.
781
Okay.
0108.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'll make that call this week, and then, like I said, I'll just so I just call you and give you that information.
Yes, ma'am. Just give me a call. So she's going to want to get to know you so that she can help you in the best way that she can. Um, I'm sure that
Sorry,
it's
I'm just
okay.
putting the information in.
Oh, you can have a moment. Go right ahead.
Do you know what our office hours are?
Yes, I do believe they are Monday through Friday
Okay.
from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, of course, and she would definitely be happy to meet with you. Um, so we have talked a lot today. Sorry. Um, so for your sake and mine, I want to go back and go over and clarify a few things.
Okay.
So what we're going to try and accomplish this before our next meeting is you're going to reach out to the NA facilitator. I did give you that phone number.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make an appointment and you're going to let me know when that appointment is so that we can both attend that meeting together,
Okay.
just so that I can be there for your moral support.
Okay.
You're also going to continue attending those weekly NA meetings. That way you continue your progress in your current goal of remaining sober for a whole year. And my task this week will also be finding some available resources for your bike storage options.
Okay.
And I will also give you a call whenever I have any information for you.
Okay.
Do you agree with that plan so far?
Um, yeah, I think that's very doable. How long how long do I have to work on this before we meet again?
Well, we're going to set a meeting for 2 weeks from today,
Okay.
and we're going to see what all you have accomplished in that time frame. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Um, yeah, I think so. I just need to look at my calendar. Give me a second.
Okay.
So 2 weeks from now is November 18th through the 22nd.
Yes.
Um, I think I'm available on Tuesday that week. I have NA from noon to 1. So to give me time to get here, do you have a 2 o'clock
Let me
available?
check my schedule. It looks like I'm available on Tuesday at 2, yes. So I can
I'll put
I
it
can
down
zoom in.
right now. If I don't write it down, I won't remember.
I'm the same way. That's why I keep everything in my calendar.
That's why I've been taking all these notes. I won't remember things.
You are completely good at that.
I'm trying to get organized though. It should really help, I think,
Yes.
too.
Organizational skills is very, very good.
And I'm hopeful that work will pick back up soon.
So why did they cut your hours again?
They said that they've had lower business lately. I mean, it's a hotel. We just haven't had as many conventions lately. But we are nearing holiday time, so I'm really hoping that as holidays pick up, they'll have more availability for schedules. If schedules stay low like that, though, I might consider what my options are. I think that in our first meeting, you mentioned that that there's a career center.
There is, yes. Here in Upland.
I know that I don't have my GED, but I heard that they can help you with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe if hours stay low at work, I can look toward that.
Yes. As soon as we accomplish this goal, we can also make a new goal for you, and that could be one of getting your GD. And
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that way you can maybe get a different job if you want it.
I don't think I'm ready for that
Yeah,
right
no.
this second.
No, we will take it slowly.
But I just know that for my future. So sorry.
No, you're fine. Bless you. Do you need a tissue?
I'm good, thank you. Allergies have been so bad.
I know, mine are terrible too.
Maybe that walk to the park wasn't the best. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, I don't know. It seems like such a far off plan to think of getting my GED, but I was thinking about
It's
it.
doable.
You think so?
Yes.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. So I've got you on the schedule for next Tuesday, or not next Tuesday, but in 2 weeks on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Do you have any questions about the next meeting or any other questions that you might have for me?
What will the next meeting entail?
When we meet on that Tuesday, we're going to go back over your goal together and we
Okay.
can talk about what tasks you have or have not accomplished yet
Okay.
and how we want to move forward from there.
Okay.
If we can look at kind of like how we're meeting today and go over everything else that you want to get done. So how does that sound for you?
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. So do you agree with all the things that we have discussed today?
Yes, I think I can understand and that I can accomplish my tasks this week. And I'm going to make that phone call. I'm going to keep going to AA and go back to the library.
Okay, awesome. That sounds wonderful. So do you have any other questions for me?
Um, I do. Um, so I do have one more question. So, we're working on this. You made a comment that we can set other goals. We set this goal. I didn't know that we could set other goals in the future.
Yes, we can set as many goals as you would like.
Okay. Um, I've really been working on my health, getting to a good place too. So that might be something we can look at
Okay, well,
in the future. Um, I don't. I think right now I only have the capacity to handle
right.
one goal,
But in the future, you would like to look into working on your health.
Okay. Better options for my health. I'm trying to continue seeing community clinic, but sometimes getting my rides there, and community clinic's a little bit further than my bike sometimes.
So how is all of the medical stuff going for you?
Um, I need to tweak my medicines a little bit. But I feel like I've been feeling a little bit better. So
You have been feeling better. That's wonderful.
If these new medicines work, then or these new dosages of my medicines, I guess it's not really a new medication.
Just new doses of your medication.
If it works, then I think she said that I could be looking toward being in remission for a little while from my Hep C. That would be great to have more energy.
Then you would be able to do more also.
Yeah.
Feel better.
Which would probably help at work.
Yeah, that probably would. That's give you more energy to go up and down the stairs and carry the room and stuff.
You know what's really nice about my job though is how quiet and calming it is when I'm cleaning a room and it's just me.
Really? You want to tell me more about that?
It just lately it's been nice to have those quiet, calm moments where I can just think. Things just feel a little more simpler when I'm just standing there changing the bed linens. I think I just do it from muscle memory now. I just do it because I know it. So I don't have to think about it so much. So I can just think.
Yes. Let's see.
So sorry.
No, you were completely fine. We can couple things right here. So, how are things going with Bill at home and everything?
They're going okay. Um, I I'm really hoping that this new job makes Bill gives Bill I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna sound silly, but it helps him feel happier.
Okay.
I feel like since he hasn't had a job, he seemed a little down. I just
It's understandable.
I want good things for him.
Yes, of course. Is he still going to AA meetings or did he switch to NA with you?
No, he's still going to AA, so we're separate on those now. But you know what? He's happy for me. And he's doing really well in NA, so it means we both are getting what we need, right?
That's right. Well, let's see. If you don't have anything else for me today, that was a good session we had today. Anything else you want to mention? No?
No.
Well, then I will see you in 2 weeks or sooner, depending on that appointment with the NA facilitator. So make sure you do call and set that up.
Okay.
And then just give me a call and put it in my calendar so we can head on over there.
Okay.
Well, it was great seeing you today. I'm
You too.
so glad you're doing better.
Thank you so much.
You're doing so well. Yes.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.